Hi, this is Malvika Mohanan, and you're watching me on Street Diaries with Samina, only on Zoom. Not eat what my heart wants, but otherwise, I'm a full foodie. With that podi, which is that mixture that you get, and that butter, it was heavenly. And I feel I took the first bite of Baba Idli and that turned me into a idli person.
Wow.
Every second person I talk to Beni Dosa के बारे में बात कर रहा है. लेकिन I haven't Samina, because I'll be very honest क्योंकि मेरी मम्मी इतना yummy खाना बनाती है घर पे. And my mom is a fantastic cook. Has a lot of variety in her cooking as well. तो मेरे घर पे इतना ज़बरदस्त खाना बनता है कि मैं जब हैदराबाद, चेन्नई या if I'm not outdoor shooting, when I'm in Bombay, I try to eat from home. And when the mom makes the best food, you don't feel like eating from outside. So for that reason, मैंने अब तक try नहीं किया है. But I think I'll try it soon.
But talking about your much-awaited film, and it's a massive project. It's like working with Prabhas and Raja Saab, the Raja Saab actually. Tell us something about that.
I remember जब मैंने पहली बार बाहुबली देखी थी, and I was so mesmerized by the film, and I was such a big was and am such a big Prabhas fan that it was my dream कि मैं तेलुगु में डेब्यू करूँ तो प्रभास के साथ करूँ. Like I had one chance to work with Prabhas and it's not happening. And then the funny thing is within like 6 to 8 months मुझे ये वाली पिक्चर के लिए उन्होंने कॉल किया. And even this was a Prabhas film and I was like, what are the odds of again like getting another chance to make my debut with Prabhas sir.
Yeah.
सबको खाना भेजते हैं और उन like his food is so yummy. और वो ऐसी नहीं कि वो छोटी सी टिफिन बॉक्स आती है with like दाल चावल बिरयानी. It's not like that.
Yeah.
He sends like one casserole will be this big. तो इतनी बड़ी एक casserole होगी which will be full of say chicken biryani and he will send 10 casseroles like that. Manhandling, I think people should know better decorum and behave in a slightly more civilized way. And especially at these live events.
Hi, this is Samina Sheikh here on my special show Street Diaries, and with me right now I have none other than Malvika Mohanan. So join me as I welcome her only on Zoom. First of all, lovely to have you on board, and I could see that there's a lot of food around you. How much of a foodie are you as a person?
Thank you for having me. It's always lovely to talk to you. May I start with that? I am a big foodie. So being a Bombay girl, मेरा upbringing काफ़ी cosmopolitan रहा है. जहाँ की like in the building I would have like a Gujarati friend, so I would eat Gujarati food at her home, then a Punjabi friend, then restaurants. So I've grown up around so much of yummy food and I love food. Lekin it gets hard when I'm on a diet, when I'm prepping for a role, it gets very hard to not eat what my heart wants. But otherwise, I'm a full foodie.
Wow, and I could see like there is amazing food over here right now. I have to ask you about your favorite out of these food items right now.
So मैं पहले बता रही हूँ टेबल पे क्या क्या है so that you know. This is masala dosa. This is ragi dosa, ragi masala dosa. This is uttapam and this is something called podi idli. जो कि familiar नहीं है. And to answer your question, actually I am going through a major podi idli phase. So I would say this is my favorite. और funny चीज़ ये है कि मैं बचपन से कभी इडली पर्सन थी नहीं. I was always I would love masala dosa. But I recently went to तो मैं एक मूवी के प्रमोशन के लिए there is a place called विजयवाड़ा. So I'd gone to विजयवाड़ा और वहाँ पर एक बहुत ही famous एकदम पुरानी एक छोटी सी रेस्टोरेंट है called छोटी as in it's very famous. But if you go there, it's like a sweet little place called Babai Idli.
Okay.
And I had their idli, which literally melted in my mouth. And they make a specific kind of butter. I'm sure my Telugu friends who are watching this will be able to describe it better in the comments. But they make a specific kind of butter, जो कि एकदम which is white in color, which is not ghee or not Amul butter or anything. And that soft idli with that podi, which is that mixture that you get, and that butter, it was heavenly. And I feel I took the first bite of Baba idli and that turned me into a idli person.
Wow.
So I'm currently going through that
To
phase.
make you now happy. So go with this and see is definitely this traditional maska. I've never had like this white maska for sure, like white butter. I had it with like parathas, I think I maybe have, but you know.
Oh yes, I love makhal.
Do you want to have this? You want
I
to-
will actually, I'll just put a little bit here.
Then
और मैं उसमें थोड़ा dip करके, yeah. Okay, let's have it together. Yes. That's really good.
that butter is very good.
That butter is very good. And butter is actually magic component of poli idli.
Yeah.
तो कोई लोग, अगर आप फॉर एग्जांपल चेन्नई जाओगे, तो चेन्नई में मैंने जब रिसेंटली खाया था, दे गिव इट विद घी. So there's podi, which is that dry chutney sort of a thing for those who don't know what podi is. फिर इडली होता है और फिर साइड में घी देते हैं. So you kind of mix it with the ghee and the dry chutney a little bit and eat it. But here it's butter. So in some places it's butter. I love both. So yeah.
This is something which again, you know, he's tried to make this dosa because he couldn't give us Benny dosa. Now I want to know your story of Benny dosa. Like, have you had it? You know, it's a rage right now, you know, among Gen Zs, among millennials for that matter. So have you had it?
Benny dosa. Even I've been hearing a lot about it. I think every second person I talk to Benny dosa के बारे में बात कर रहा है. लेकिन I haven't समीना, because I'll be very honest, क्योंकि मेरी मम्मी इतना यमी खाना बनाती है घर पे. And my mom is a fantastic cook. Mom ऐसे नहीं है कि रोज़ दाल चावल बनाती है या you know, like she really has a lot of variety in her cooking as well. तो मेरे घर पे इतना ज़बरदस्त खाना बनता है कि मैं जब हैदराबाद, चेन्नई, या if I'm not outdoor shooting, when I'm in Bombay, I try to eat from home. And when the mom makes the best food, you don't feel like eating from outside. So for that reason, मैंने अब तक try नहीं किया है. But I think I'll try it soon.
But do you cook food? Like, are you into cooking food? आप बनाते हो खाना?
मुझे खाना बनाना पसंद है. But I think what happens is कि I think a lot of people, especially Indian girls, will relate to this. कि when you're trying to cook in your quote-unquote mother's kitchen,
Yeah.
mothers can get very bossy and very dominating. और फिर मैं irritate हो जाती हूँ. And I just walk out. I don't do anything at all. But when I visit my friends, I have a couple of friends जो अकेले, जो खुद के घर में रहते, they don't live with anyone else. So there's an empty kitchen. So I end up cooking there if I'm chilling with them, or you know, if I'm in the mood to make something. But in my house, no, my mom gets quite you know, quite alpha about and territorial about her space.
That happens with my mom too. And I say that. I'm like,
I think it's a mom thing.
It's a very mom
it's every mom thing.
yeah, I think it's not an Indian mom thing. I've seen, you know, some videos where I've seen like moms actually get like that, you know, paranoid when they see that, you know, their kids have entered the kitchen.
They do, baby. And they're like, ये वहाँ पे मत रखो. You know, put this back. And I'm like, let me do it in my own way, you know. And then I'll just get pissed and walk out and.
किचन में बेसिकली कुछ ऐसा है यानी सामान जो आपको बचपन में बहुत पसंद आता था, ऐसे जाकर खाना एंड ऑल दैट, किचन में या फ्रिज में बेसिकली, विच डांट भी खाई होगी कहीं ना कहीं.
यार मुझे ना बचपन से एक चीज़ बहुत पसंद है, विच माई पेरेंट्स नेवर अंडरस्टूड बिकॉज इट्स नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर कल्चर या इट्स नॉट समथिंग दे ईट एट ऑल. मुझे मुखवास बहुत पसंद है. आई लव मुखवास and I would keep trying it in like different flavors. You get it in different colors, different flavors. So till date, I feel like that's one. Even my friends are like, that's so random because they'll be ordering tiramisu and you know creme brulee or jalebis to eat for dessert, and I'll be like, I want mukhwas.
How much of your food habits have changed ever since you have been an actress? Because I'm sure you have to follow a certain diet to look fit. You know, when you're on camera, you cannot look like, you know, you're looking healthy or you're looking fluffy. So how much of a diet has kind of modified because, you know, you're on camera all the time?
I think when you become an actor, and it's a learning curve, and every day is a learning curve. Every single day, even now, I'm learning new things about my body. I'm learning what suits my gut, what suits my what helps me sleep better.
Yeah.
What suits my skin, what kind of food makes my skin look better. And the big one for me is also कि camera picks up puffiness बहुत जल्दी.
Yes.
So there are certain foods that I remember I was with a female actor once. I was hanging out with her. और मुझे बहुत puffy feel हो रहा था. This was during Diwali season. This a few years back. And I was like, and I was so confused because I was not eating anything fried. Yeah, there was no alcohol in my, I hadn't been drinking, kuch nahi. And I asked her, I was like, can sugar make your face look bloated? And she was like, 200%. Like, sugar is a very big factor. If you eat a lot of sweets, it can add a lot of like puffiness here.
Yeah.
जो कि शायद naked eye catch ना कर पाए, लेकिन camera picks it all up. So जब मैं shoot कर रही हूँ, when you're doing like anything that's to do with facing the camera, I think वो आदत हो जाती है to eat in a way where I avoid sugar at all times unless I'm having like a very मुखवास craving day.
Sure.
Or like the general sweets in general. I avoid fried things. But that's about it, yeah. मैं उसके अलावा और कुछ इतना अवॉइड नहीं करती हूँ. अब सब खा सकते हो, स्पेशली जो घर पे चीज़ें बनती है अब खा सकते हो. You just have to eat in a moderate amount and in a more balanced amount. So you learn, you're always learning, you're always discovering. आपको figure out करना है आपके body के लिए क्या work करता है, क्या work नहीं करता है. Like lactose is something जो मेरे body के लिए ज़्यादा काम नहीं करता है. So even if I eat like any sort of milk products, not paneer so much.
As you said, like you are also very conscious about, because lactose intolerant. I had to ask you this. Are you a chai person or a coffee person?
Coffee person.
Yeah.
I was a chai person, I think, from my teenage years up until I was maybe like 21 or something. And then one day my body just like, I woke up and my body was just like, no chai, coffee. And I randomly started drinking coffee, and since that day I've never looked back. So I'm a very loyal coffee person.
Yeah.
But I don't drink more than one coffee a week. So I only have one coffee. और वो भी फर्स्ट हाफ में होता है. सुबह उठ के मैं ब्रेकफास्ट खा लेती हूँ और फिर एक कप कॉफ़ी पी लेती हूँ to like wake myself up, and that's my favorite part of the day actually. It's my me time. So I'll sit with my coffee and I make it in the pour over method. Because I feel like it cuts down the acidity in the coffee and I really like the flavors it brings out. So I make pour over coffee. I sit with whatever book I am reading currently reading, and I have one corner in the house जहाँ मैं बैठती हूँ. And I tell my parents, don't talk to me for 15 minutes. आप pretend करो कि मैं कमरे में हूँ नहीं या मैं invisible हूँ, because that's my me time. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to interact with anyone. Just let me be. So I think now even they know that. So I have my coffee, and after that I don't touch coffee, because any sort of caffeine in the second half of the day, I feel disrupts my sleep pattern.
Which happens.
So yeah, I mean that's very important to figure out कि आपको, क्योंकि अगर if you want to age well, if you want your body to just be healthy, forget aging or anything, just like in a more holistic sense, just be healthy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Getting good quality sleep is very important. So you have to आपको खुद को फिगर आउट करना पड़ेगा कि कौन सी चीज़ें मेरे डाइट में, या एंड इट्स मोस्टली डाइट एक्चुअली जो इंटरफियर कर रही हो स्लीप के साथ. सो नो कॉफ़ी आफ्टर द मॉर्निंग वन.
But talking about your much awaited film, and it's a massive project. It's like working with Prabhas and Raja Saab, the Raja Saab actually. Tell us something about that.
I remember जब मैंने पहली बार बाहुबली देखी थी, and I was so mesmerized by the film, and I was and am such a big Prabhas fan that it was my dream कि मैं तेलुगु में डेब्यू करूँ तो प्रभास के साथ करूँ. It was like one of those you don't know if it's going to happen, but my ideal case dream scenario would be this, sort of a wish for me.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, Samina, कि I remember Prashant Neel sir, जो कि सलार के डायरेक्टर है, he was casting for Salar.
Yeah.
3-4 साल पहले, I think 4 साल पहले. And he approached me for that movie. And I remember meeting him in Bangalore. मैं उनसे मिली थी, and he really wanted me for the film, but because of some reason it didn't work out. And I was like, oh damn, like I had one chance to work with Prabhas and it's it's not happening. And then the funny thing is, within like 6 to 8 months मुझे ये वाली पिक्चर के लिए उन्होंने कॉल किया, and even this was a Prabhas film, and I was like, what are the odds of again like getting another chance to make my debut with Prabhas. So
Yeah.
And it worked out, and it's been almost like 2.5 years since we started the movie. It's a big movie with a lot of sets, a lot of VFX. So काफ़ी time लगी to finish the film, to get everything done, but it's finally ready up for release on 9th of Jan. and I had a fantastic time working with him. Yeah. And talking about food, he's one of the biggest foodies I know.
Yeah, really?
Prabhas sir is one.
Does he get some dabba, you know, over there?
He does. He does. Yeah, that's in fact मैं वही कहने वाली थी कि वो his way of welcoming you to the city, to his set, to his life, and his love language is food. तो वो सबको वो like whoever was working on the film, the director, the other actors, was मुझे सबको खाना भेजते हैं और उन like his food is so yummy. और वो ऐसी नहीं कि वो छोटी सी टिफिन बॉक्स आती है विथ लाइक दाल चावल बिरयानी. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. ही सेंस लाइक वन कैसरोल विल बी दिस बिग. तो इतनी बड़ी एक कैसरोल होगी विच विल बी फुल ऑफ से चिकन बिरयानी एंड ही विल सेंड 10 कैसरोल्स लाइक दैट. तो एक में होगी चिकन बिरयानी, एक में फिश बिरयानी, एक में chicken fry, one will have fish fry, one will have raita, one will have some sort of vegetables, and it's enough to feed a village. और मैं और मेरी टीम मतलब हम सिर्फ टोटल 4-5 लोग होते थे एंड वी वुड ऑल ईट. लेकिन इतना खाना बच जाता था that I would feel bad. यार मैं I don't even live at home, like I'm staying in a hotel room. मेरे पास फ्रिज भी नहीं है कि मैं ये खाना स्टोर करके रखूँ वापस खाऊँ. But it was, I think his chicken biryani is one of the best chicken biryanis. Okay.
Really? And any actors, you know, with whom you have worked, or not even working, but, you know, being brought up somewhere, you know, in the South cinema for that matter, heavily for that matter, any dabbas you have explored and you have just loved that?
Dabbas? So, मैं जब भी मलयालम फिल्म्स में काम करती हूँ, the Mallu food, the set food is fab. क्योंकि it's fish curry, fish fry, brown rice, vegetables. It's healthy, it's yummy. I think it's of all the industries, if I had to pick favorite food, I would say Malayalam industry is the best.
Yeah,
Really? Yeah.
But I have to ask you this also, you know, Malvika, and you know, you have worked in the Malayalam cinema and you have done some like fantabulous job over there. You know, one of your movies have become a super duper hit also for that matter, and the box office collection have also been massive. And Malayalam cinema for that matter, it took time to kind of also basically get that kind of gauge and attention from the audience. How your experience was working in the Malayalam cinema, and what do you have to say about the cinema in Malayalam?
You know, actually, Samina, I have worked in multiple industries. Yeah. And over the last 5 years, I would say I've worked more in the Tamil industry. Malayalam, I did a movie recently, which जो कि ये August में release हुई थी. It was an Onam release. It's called Hriday Purvam with Mohanlal sir, and it did really well. Like it collected like 100 crores box office, and it got like everybody loved the film. But before that, I've been working in Tamil for a few years, and also Telugu. I was filming for this, so I feel like I've been jumping across. मैं हैदराबाद से जंप करके जाती थी चेन्नई, फिर वहाँ से मलयालम, and then I was also working in Hindi. I did a movie with Siddhant Chaturvedi, Yudhra. So even that was going on at one point.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm jumping across city, which also I love because I also love exploring food. So I will say like like when you're filming, you get to go to so many lovely places. So I love exploring what each place is known for food-wise. That's something I genuinely loved it.
And last time also when I interviewed with you, and you know, you gave me some amazing tips when it comes to managing your hair, and I was literally like lattu on that. But I must say that I do feel that you do have a very good diet. If you could say something about that to the fans out there, because touch wood, you're blessed with a good skin, you're blessed with a good hair. So
hair tips, am I giving out hair tips? Okay, I would say, okay, I'll tell you what all I do for my hair. I don't know if it'll help you or not, I hope it does. I use a lot of oil on my head. I make sure कि मैं तेल लगाती हूँ बाल पे, उसको थोड़ा देर soak in करने देती हूँ और चम्पी करती हूँ. And these are hair oil. These are not like random. These are herbal hair oils जो कि मेरी मम्मी केरला से लेके आती है या घर पे बनाती भी है. So what my mom does is she'll take coconut oil as a base, और उसमें she'll put amla, she'll put different kinds of herbs which are actually good for the hair and boil it, and there's a whole process. और वो store करके रखती है, and we keep using that for a few months. So that's one thing we do. And the second thing I feel कि we eat a lot of coconut in our diet and a lot of fish in our diet, and I feel fish is very good for skin and hair. I mean even आजकल काफ़ी researchers भी बोल रहे हैं that fish is actually very very good. It's like a beauty food. So I would like to believe that hair oiling and diet is, because I don't take care of my hair at all. I don't. I'm very as actors, इतने products जाते हैं बाल पे. We end up heating the hair so much that I feel it's very bad for the hair. But the fact that it's still doing good is thanks to my food and also my hairstylist who is sitting right there and takes amazing care of my hair.
But as an actress, you know, what is that one thing which you thoroughly enjoy being an actress? Which you completely like enjoy and you kind of devote yourself to that. The passion which has worked for you.
You mean when it comes to the art of acting?
Yes.
Or
Art of acting.
I feel
The art of acting, and then we'll go to the other part.
the other parts of acting. Yeah. Okay. About the art of acting, I would say that ever since I was a child, I was somebody who loved different cultures. I loved exploring. I loved adventure. I've always been a very curious person.
Yeah.
And I feel like acting really feeds into that curiosity of mine because it lets me live so many different lives in one life. If I'm playing like for example, if I'm playing like a small town girl from South India, from Tamil Nadu, Kerala in one movie, I have to get in that character. I have to live that life for the 3, 4, 5 months that we are filming. Cut to, I'm playing like a modern girl who's in a college in Pune. So I get to live that life and I genuinely enjoy diving into that process. So I really love that, living different lives. And I would say the other side of the profession that I really enjoy is ki I get to travel so much. I get to travel, meet different people, see so many countries, so many parts of India, so much of everything.
Yeah.
You know, actors are like modern gypsies. We're always roaming around. We're like nomads. We're exploring. We are going with the flow, and I really love that.
But as an actress also, you know, because you are facing a lot of people, an audience for that matter, when you're in public, what is that one thing, and even on social media, which is that one thing which kind of course, you like that, you know, the kind of fan following you have around you, one thing which you appreciate about it, you know, the audience loving your work, and one thing which you really feel can also get taxing as an actress for you?
I mean, what you appreciate is that I think one of my favorite things about being an actor is sometimes, like I remember recently I was in Paris with my mom, 3 mahine pehle, and we were walking down a street and we sat in like a very chotu little cafe. And there was a lady who was sitting next to us and she looked at me and she just had like a smile in her eye and she was Indian.
Yeah.
And she just walked up to me and she was like, I've seen your films and I really love it. And it's that smile that you get when someone's recognized you or like they've connected with a character you've played at some point or the work that you've done. There is so much of love in just the look. I find that very poetic and very beautiful, and I absolutely love that. I love the love we get, and the downside is the random hatred and I would say lack of civic sense. Like people, even if people love you, you don't show that by like pouncing on a woman or sort of, you know, manhandling. I think people should know better decorum and behave in a slightly more civilized way. And you have especially at these live events.
You have worked in a pan-Indian cinema, when I say so, Telugu, Tamil, Bollywood, Malayalam. What are the key takeaways from every your field which you have worked on, and you know where you felt like, okay, you know, this is my key takeaway as an experience of an actress for that?
You know, I don't. This question has been asked to me a lot because I work in so many industries. Everybody asks me this, but I don't feel that, Samina. I feel like I learn from every set that I'm in. Now, whether it's in the same industry or a different industry. Like for example, I feel I have learned so much from my co-actors. क्योंकि आप acting school जाओगे, acting workshops करोगे, लेकिन उसके बाद क्या? Like the entire life is a learning process. You're always learning and bettering your craft. And you're learning so much from the people you're working with. So in that sense, I feel like I've learned so much from most of my co-actors. You know, कुछ ना कुछ करके हम सीख ही लेते. Either acting की कोई technicality हो तो वो, or you're learning, like for example, Rajnikant sir, despite being one of the biggest stars in the country, I was shocked at how humble he was. and how he would talk to people, how kind he would be, how he would treat people. So there's something to learn even there, you know. So you learn how to be, you learn how to conduct yourself, but at the same time you also learn about the craft. You learn about what is the right way to, you know, like Prabhas sir, he uses his eyes in a very interesting way. He has his, you know, like he'll use his eyes in a very, very lovely way on screen.
Yeah.
And he spoke about it, and I feel like I learned a lot even from that conversation. So it's constantly a learning graph. So I wouldn't say one industry. I would say it's like, you know, you're like a sponge. आप जहाँ भी काम कर रहे हो, आप बस absorb कर.
But Gen Zs love you a lot, especially for your style, the way you know, manage yourself on social media, your presence and all.
Oh, do they? I'm quite intimidated by Gen Zs, huh?
I do feel like, you know, this entire Gen Z millennial जो discussion होता है, millennials are also young. You know, I don't know why they have dedicated, like, they are some like boomers actually, and Gen Z and millennials, I feel like they kind of have some kind of admiration for what they do. The only thing is that Gen Zs have a very cool approach towards work, and they do love your style, and I've seen those comments and all on your social media and how they prefer seeing that, you know, vibe, you're connecting with the vibe and all. What do you have to say? You know, how do you connect with the people out there? The current generation, basically, especially the cool Gen Zs and all.
You know, one thing I really like about Gen Zs, and this shift that's happened, even if you look at social media content, is that there is a shift towards, instead of randomly putting up content, there's a shift towards authenticity and intention. Things can't just be surface level. Things need to have a little bit of substance. Only then do people engage with it. And I think that's a lovely, lovely shift. I personally love that shift. Because putting up just pretty pictures or hot pictures is passé. It's not a thing. Like, see, it's great to look good, but I'm just saying that can't be just it. You know, you talk about your travels, your experiences, what makes you feel what you feel, your favorite poetry, your heartbreaks, your pain, your happiness. I think there's so much of beauty in being more authentic, which Gen Z is doing, and I love that. I'm all for that.
Wow, yeah. And before I let you go, Malvika, apart from the Raja Saab, what are you focusing on? What's been next for you and in terms of work?
So Raja Saab, like I said, is coming out now, January May. Then there's this another really big Tamil movie I've done. It's called Sardar 2. जो कि एक franchisee film है. Sardar 1 did really well in Tamil, Telugu, pan south. So that's releasing in a few months. So पिछले 1.5 साल में तो I was occupied with these movies only.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at scripts, listening to scripts. I had taken some time to travel and spend time with family. But hopefully a lot more exciting announcements soon.
And we have learned that about you, that you do love to spend a lot of time with your family, for that matter.
I'm a
And
family girl.
travel also with them. So, which is that one place you really love to go with them?
I'll tell you where I would love to go with my family is Japan. Because Japan, I have grown up reading a lot of Japanese literature, watching a lot of Akira Kurosawa, like a lot of Japanese movies.
Yeah.
That I feel like I've seen so much of the place in my head, लेकिन मैं आज तक गई नहीं हूँ. और मुझे I love their culture. They're very sweet people, I've heard. So I would love to मुझे यूरोप में जाके बोर हो गया. I want to go to Japan. I guess
Been there, done that.
too. Yeah, it's you know it's too done. So I would love to take my family to Japan.
And lastly, I have to tell you that if, you know, the food items, you know, you have like explored over here, but if one food item which you would keep it consistent in your daily life, which one would it be and why?
I'll tell you the specific items also. Fish curry, brown rice, fish fry, a little bit of sabzi just for the sake of eating vegetables. And papada.
Papadam,
Yeah, these things I think I can eat every day for lunch.
And lovely chatting with you, I must say that, and having this food and meals and all, and, you know, talking more about your work. But I have to ask you this one question, which comes to my mind, and is something, you know, question from my side. You have been in the world of entertainment, and you have worked, you know, in movies. And do you feel that you have got your due, or do you feel that, you know, it's a long struggle also while trying to get your due?
नहीं यार ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. I feel like if you're doing movies that you enjoy doing, which in my case I have been, I love working in different industries. मुझे genuinely बहुत मज़ा आता है. And I've been doing that, and I am going to continue doing that. So thankfully, touch wood, for me, I feel like I'm in a great space, and I'm doing more and more work. I have more and more releases. See, what happens in the larger scheme of things is in nobody's hands, but as long as you're having fun in the present,
I say it's a thumbs up. Lovely, lovely chatting with you. And thank you so much for such a lovely interaction. And thank you so much for such a wonderful, chat and chart. I must say that. And chai.